Okay, how's that? Is that better? You guys know I'm not normally that quiet. Okay, yeah. I mean, I was being a little quiet, but not that quiet. Um, Hi guys, welcome back. Um, I was hooked up to my husband's headphones, so he just heard all that nonsense. Maybe if he was paying attention. So, welcome. Hi everybody. Hi Tags. Hi Bandit. Hi Coop. Hi Sundance. Hello. I'm excited. I got new paper. I got new paper. Who dis? Who dis? Um, I've also had a lot of coffee today, and Josh made. What did he make? He made peanut butter chocolate chip oatmeal cookie bars. So I'm having a hard time today. Because there's a pan of freshly baked everything I like right outside this doorway. Um, I know. I know. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So I know it's way too far. It's rude. We're just mean. Um, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you haven't been here before, my name is Amanda. This is Candyland Curiosities. If you are watching abroad, I am live on knickknacks.net. Yeah, that's right, friends. Niknax.net. Come on over, play bid buy, and bid. So, all the bees. So let's see. You guys are liking what I brought today, and I'm very excited. I've got some fun stuff. Um, so let's just get this party started. So this is a really cool piece. I thought this was definitely off the beaten path, if you will. I've never seen a card that was fabric and paper. I think that this is actually a hanky inside here, but it's obviously not been opened. It was saved. It is hand painted on here. And then there is all this like aging and foxing spots. I have no idea what it's from. A comp This is why I don't, this is why I shouldn't pay attention to the chat because derailed immediately. You guys are my favorite. Koopsta. It is Earth Day. Compost, friends. I encourage you to compost. 1940, 1950, to a fine boy from grandma. And it is marked a Dola Fine Arts card made in the USA 4409. And we're going to run it because I've never seen anything like it before. So I thought I'd share. So thanks, Vicky, for the bid. Appreciate you. It's a really cool find. I thought, still deserves a good, loving, delightful home. And that it will get with Miss Vicky. Thank you, Kaka. So, how was everybody's day? Did we have a good time? What was our favorite part of the day? I need to live vicariously through you guys because that's where I'm at right now. I need happy joys. Okay. So, this is the speaking of happy joys. I put some comedy cards in here. So, we're going to go through those. I used to have a whole slew of comedy cards. My collection has dwindled quite a bit, sadly. But don't worry, I'll get it back up there for you. So we are going to look at the leap year postcard, which is really, really cool. There are not many leap year postcards out there because talk about, I mean, off the beaten path. That's definitely a weird side holiday that we all celebrate every 4 years. And I'm sorry if you were born on a leap year, that sucks. Does that mean you're older or younger? I don't know. I'm not good at that stuff. But this is fantastic. Full color comedy here. We've got the extra chin. We've got the terrible pants. It says, I don't know if I care whether you are my affinity or not, just so you love me. And it is copyright 1908 by A.Q. Southwick in New York. We slept in them this morning. That is a good thing. That is a good thing to happen. So this is really, really cool. Postmark 1908. Just a little bit of scribble. We've got an upside down sideways Ben, looks like it. 1 cent stamp on there. And we're gonna run it. So there we go. Thank you guys for your bids. I appreciate you. Bandit's in the lead there. Um, it is when I looked it up, it said it was a leap year card. That's what makes it a leap year card. And that's what AQ Southwick you did. He did a lot of like weird holiday cards. So that's my story. Thank you, Bandit. Thank you everybody for your bids. Possibly. Oh, that makes sense. You have to remember yeah, it's been a day. All right. So, how's Donna? Is Donna back from her vacation? Well, not vacation, her workcation. I hope you had a good time. So this is another one. Arrived okay. Vintage comedy postcard, saucy date, unused. So she's showing a little bit of gams there. We've got the sneaky, sleazy oil salesman, right? But we've got the autograph of the artist there, printed on there, not actual, not live ink, guys. Published by Asheville Postcard Company in Asheville, North Carolina. Unused, unposted, in really great condition, which is really cool. Well, that's cool. I'm glad. Aha! Thanks, Coops. And thank you guys for your bids. Bandit is in the lead. 5 seconds left on this. I love the blue. The blue is really cool. Woo! Bandit. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. So let's go. I have lots of fun things. Um, Check out the seed packets. I looked those up and I was like, holy guacamole. That's crazy. So, seed packets, my friends. That's the money hidden in the banana stand is in is in seed packets, apparently. Okay. So here is a set of, what did I call them? Floral note cards. So to me, this is what you would get with, flowers or a small gift from the florist, right? So all of them are unused, vintage, and you're gonna get the whole set. So you get doubles of this one, which I thought was super cute, with the little red wheelbarrow with the yellow and red flowers. Super cute. So you get two of those guys. You get two of the happy 25th anniversary with the pink roses and the 25th banner, which is really cool. These do have some printing on the back, but it's not legible. It looks like a stamp, like a maker stamp. JH print, maybe? Soy ink. Ooh, soy. Um, Edamame ink. Who knew? Happy New Year with bells and whistles, just like I like, and lots of music too. No marks on the back of that one. Many happy returns of the day. That is super classic with that beautiful fan and the pink ribbon. What? I know somebody who likes pink ribbons. Congratulations, there's a baby and he's pink. Um, oh no, that's the bear. Sorry, baby's over here. That's the bear. Anniversary greetings with these beautiful yellow roses. And then we're going to start running this. We do have one Thanksgiving greeting card in the mix with a gobble gobble turkey. Hi, Bird. And then we've got this one that looked a little older. Hang in there. We've got a flower attached to it. I have no idea what's going on there, but I was keeping it together. So, thank you, Vicky. Oh, hooray. All right, let me put these guys back in the bag. Yay! Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Oh, okay. So let's go over and show you this comedy card. This is a really fun one. It's another oldie but a goodie. Really bold colors here on this one. That just intense red, and then the burgundy. It is experiences of a newly married couple. So of course this is when the mother-in-law comes to stay for a week or a month or a year. She even brought her pet parrot. Look at that. It's a cacaw and a hat box and God knows what else. But here's your experiences of a newly married couple. Another mother comes on a surprise visit to stay a month with us. Oh, a month. Wifey is not thrilled, and hubby isn't too happy either. But look at his shoes; those are some cool shoes. Then you get all the bells and whistles down here in the darkness. So, 1907, New York, and there's Tom Brown's signature. And here we are, Davison Brothers pictorial postcards, originals. So printed in England, there's your postmark and your 190, I'm going with 7 because it wouldn't be 1901. And we're going to run it. So thanks guys for your bids. Hello, Miss Aileen. How are you, friend? Hi, Sky. Welcome in. Thanks for popping in, guys. Come on in. All kinds of fun stuff. Thank you, Bandit. That one's coming to you. All right, let's do this last pre-bid and then we're gonna do some swap cards. Um Check that out. And then we'll come back. This is really cool. This is dad or brother or a rival? Uh Very antique young love comedy postcard. We've got top hats and big bows. Look at that. I love this art style. Totally just over the top, kind of emotional, just really cool. Love the shadow. Um, Thicker than a Snickers, this one. It is very yellow. It is, but I believe that's the color of the card, not age necessarily. Here is your gold medal art trademark. Oh no! Yay, pickles! Um, 1912, I believe, is the postmark on that. So we're gonna run that. Here we go. Vicky is in the lead. Thank you. Bandit is back in it. Um, I'm excited. Wait, wait. I'll show you the big dill that I'm working on, or I'm going to be working on. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. Bandit, that one's coming to you. Thank you, thank you. So if you guys don't know yet, um, I'm crazy. But in other news that isn't news at all, I decided to do a pickle train because of course I did. Um, and hold on to your buddies. Connie, sending love. This is the big deal I'll be working on. One of the pieces. It's like a small child, really. So it's gonna have to go in a big box, okay, guys? It's a pretty big deal. Yeah. So this is gonna be a one in a lifetime like pickle experience here on the Knickknacks. So banana, where's the banana? Oh, oh, where's the banana? You know, if I had $1 for every time I lost the banana, I think we could all go on vacation to Turks and Caicos. Can't find the banana. Oh, all right. Back to paper. Oh, for real. Oh, County sending love. Oh, all right. Back to business, kids. All right, let's see. I interrupted this normally scheduled program for more weirdness that nobody actually asked for. So let's talk about swap cards. So I have some fun swap cards today. I got a whole new bunch. Um, so we're gonna lay out some options. You get to pick, and we'll go from there. So I believe I put, what did I say? Pick two. Pick two. All right. Okay, Emily, you got it, boss. On it. So we've got this fantastic crane. Look at him. So fancy and fabulous. We've got lovely pink hearts instead of flowers and leaves. I'm here for it. That is so 70s it hurts. Okay, then we've got some fish. Fish is very, very colorful, multicolored fun. These remind me of Aileen fishes. Those are ace of diamonds, my friend. Let's do a DOG. It's Italian for dog. Hi, Marcia. He's a cutie patootie. Looks like a wood grain background. Jax. Jax. We're gonna put the doggy up there. We're gonna put in these beautiful calla lilies that look like they were digitally printed because they were going for a cross stitch, counted cross stitch kind of nonsense, which I'm all here for. Love the red background. That's the 8 of diamonds. And then let's go sailing on a giant sailing ship. Maybe we'll catch up with somebody we know, like Jack Sparrow. So we're going to run that. You get to pick two. Pick two. Um, how are you today, Miss Marcia? What's going on, my friend? And thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you very much. Do 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 do. Bandit is in there. And Bandit. Hummingbirds. That sounds amazing. Yeah. What color are they? Are they always green? Or do they actually come in other colors? I've never seen a hummingbird in real life, I don't think. Which is amazing. Bandit, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only put 5 out. So dog, crane, 2 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crane and ship. Yes. All right, let me move so we don't get confused. You guys know where you are. You guys know where you are. And if anybody doesn't, somebody will yell at them and say, "Hey, you're in Candyland. So get with it." Or something like that. Right? That's what you guys say. We're gonna put in this jockey. He's super cool. Um, I like that iridescent green. It's super cool. That's one of my favorite colors. 4 of hearts for this horse riding jockey man. And then we're gonna put a hooter. Everybody needs a hooter. Where's the hodgepodgery when you need her? Looks like a framed owl, which I'm so here for. 10 of hearts. All right, so you get to pick from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, let's make it even. Who doesn't love a good water wheel moment? And that's a joker, my friends. That's a joker. Where's it from? Plastic coated, made in the USA. So joker in that bottom corner. Hi, Patty. So swap cards are, you can literally swap them with people. Where you would collect all whatever, like I'm collecting all fish or I'm collecting all owls. Um, or you're trying to collect a whole deck of 52, so the numbers on the back matter. So it really depends. And then a lot of people use them for art and crafting. So it's kind of everybody friendly in that respect. Miss Bandit, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Owl and Joker. Owl and Wheelhouse. Right? Yes. Awesome. Thank you, friend. All right. Let's do. Look at this guy. I can't even. Do you see this horse? It's ridiculous. Yeah, of course. Of course. Um, I love this. It's a very abstract art horse. So I want to, like, if somebody buys this, I will take a picture of this and I will eventually try and like mimic that somehow. It's Queen of Clubs. We're gonna move this guy down. We're gonna mess with your head. And we're gonna put in some time, a clock, my friends, with carved humans on it. Looks kind of Wedgwood-esque, but I have no idea. 3 of clubs does have a slight bend right there. So we're gonna run it and Bandit's in there. Ooh, gift tag. See, look at you guys. I love it. Everybody's got a good idea, which I'm so excited about. I know that horse is um making my heart happy. Bandito. Which two would you like, my friend? One, two, three, four, five, six. Yay! Five, six. Horse, flowers. Flowers, horse. Excellent. Okay. Black's Cliff in Hazelhurst, Wisconsin. We've got a trash panda, our very own Nick, caught in the action. Manila background, dark brown tone. We've got the 8 of spades for that cute little critter. And then this guy's a little bit bigger than his friends. This is yellow daffodils. And it even has daffodils on the back. So 3 of spades. So we'll leave it up like that so you guys can see that. And here we go. Oh yes, use it. I use plates. I'm a weirdo. I have plates in trinket boxes literally everywhere. Thank you guys for your bids. I think these are super fun. Whee! Bandit! Which two would you like? One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 6. Dog and the flowers. Excellent. All right. So we're gonna do that. And then let me just check. We do have another pre-bid. So hold on, let me pull that up and we'll come back to these guys in a second. This is a really cool, this is the other thing I have a whole bunch of for tonight. And when I say a whole bunch, like I feel like that's a healthy stack of fabulous vintage greeting cards. So that's up next. Put it on your friend's desk, see if they notice. That is my favorite suggestion you have made. You can use that with any piece of vintage or paper that you get from anyone here on Knickknacks. Let's play the game. How long till they notice? Question mark. Okay, so I thought this was adorable. This is a happy birthday. I'm a wise old bird, but I'll keep mum. If you do the same when my birthdays come, happy birthday. And there's this saucy little plink pink and blue bird with silver foil embossing. This is so cool. It's got a beautiful, very thin, like blue outline, and then we've got the sweet birthday wishes on the back with love from John. So we're gonna run that. I thought this was super cute. Just very sweet. Great colors. Never a dull moment with that. Thank you, Vicky. Caca! That one is coming to you, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So, speaking of, let's go take a look at. I first of all, I just need to show you guys these. These are nuts. So these are seed packets. They are new old stock, meaning they were produced, but they were never used for the actual seeds that they are slated for. Okay, so that's what new old stock means. Would be from between the 1940s and the 1960s of seed production. These would be, heirloom seed pouches. On the back, it tells you more about what the seed would have been and how to sow it properly, which is really cool. And so I looked these up and they go for between $12 to $25 a piece. And I was surprised because I knew these were desirable, but I had no idea how much. So I thought this, right? I didn't know you could grow a cactus from a seed. Me neither. So it's beautiful. I've never seen this before. I've never actually been able to see new old stock stuff like this because it's so hard to come by. So I was really excited when this came in my lot. Um, so we've got the cactus, the aster, the Portulaca Gesundheit, the Lone Star Seed Company. Every seed a plant. Love that blue. 10 cents, y'all. 10 cents. Can be started indoors. And then we have this beautiful Envy Zinnia. That is all my lime dreams come true, my friends. So these are spectacular pieces. And I'm going to run them. So you get to pick one. Um, I know they're a little higher than we normally run, but they're really, really cool and definitely special pieces. So awesome. Thanks for letting me show you. Right, Donna? You got to see real life cactus. So that's again, guys, I'm from Ohio. We don't have those things unless it comes in a tiny little pot and you buy it at Home Depot. Okay. And that's, I mean, come on. What are we even talking about? All right. Speaking of things I know nothing about, like cactus, how about sewing? Because sewing is also something I have zero idea about. Um, it's true. I'm not making it up. So I thought this was really cool. One, it's bright pink. So of course I'm very attracted to the fact that it exists. Um, Original dust cover definitely has been around the block, but I am not mad at it. I think stuff like that just adds character and really I'm not mad. Like it shows that it was used and loved, and that means it was a book that worked for them. So those are the little things, like the Sherlock Holmes things that you should notice when you look at books. So this is from 1946, which is so fun. Published by William H. Wise and Company, New York, 1946, through special arrangement made with the National Needlecraft Bureau. Very cool. Actually, I have a couple, I have to take the pictures, but I have a couple needlecraft magazines from back in the day that I need to list. Um, so it literally goes through how to start and do the basic things a seamstress would do. So window dressings, straight seams, yardage, fitting, finishing, trimming, how to make bags, hats, evening skirts, mittens, espadrilles, because of course we're all making shoes. Um, Tricks in making and lining tailored clothes, baby clothes, um, different kind of applique and smocking, how to mend everything. We just had that bits and bobs train. If you got any of those patches, this is before iron-on patches were a thing, right? I know. Look at this. Look at this skirt. Striped taffeta evening skirt with a peplum. The familiar drindle done in a new version. Easy to make and fun to wear. See instructions on page 178. And then there's the reality of all of us just laying in the chair. We're just gonna lay in the chair. That's what I want to do. Laying in the chair. So it literally goes through everything and it has all these sweet illustrations throughout. Um, and literally how to go through with sewing a seam, how to position the machine, all that stuff. So we're gonna run that um, while we look through it. So it's nice and it gives you good figures and instructions on how to do things, which is cool. How to do a double oven mitt, my friends. Her butt has wings. Well, maybe she wants her butt to have wings. I don't judge. Let her have wings on her butt. Anybody who just walked in, we normally talk about wings on your butt all the time. So if that makes you feel weird, welcome. It makes everybody feel weird. Anyway, Um, I don't know. Don't bring me anywhere, guys. This is cool. I love these. Love, love. Uh, Elaine, I bought, of course, I thought of you this weekend because I bought beads um at the thrift store. Because of course I did. Uh and I have a whole random, like, it was so funny because it's a whole random assortment of just weirdness. Okay, so hold on, I'll show you. Because I'm not gonna keep it all. Eventually you guys will see some of this. I interrupt my regularly scheduled program to show off beads. But the whole thing that I was excited about was, where is it? It was a charm. And I opened it up and I was like, "Oh my god, Aileen brought me this bag because it would have been, yep, here it is. Look, it's a pineapple." So, get out of my brain, man. Get out of my brain. I know. Unreal. 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 My life is magical. What can I say? Why are we? Shh, Rusty's here. Everybody act natural. Shh. Hi, Rusty. How are you today? Um, it's so nice to see you. These are awesome. These are artist sketches of London landmarks. This is from Judges Ltd. That would be the house that printed them, or the artists rather. Look at this. Yeah, we were trying to be nice. It wasn't working, but we were trying. But look at how pretty these are. They have not been used. Not a single stitch. Mostly mid-set. What's up, girl? So we've got that one. We've got, which one is that? The Tewkesbury Abbey, the East End. I love the birds. We've got London, the Lords of Parliament, which I think it's gorgeous. This is just so pretty. The details on these. Oh, we were just making Aileen feel uncomfortable. Normal things. This is the Tewkesbury Abbey. Um, Beautiful. Uh, we've got the Tewkesbury Abbey South, which is gorgeous. Again, all absolutely perfect, pristine. And then this is probably my favorite because I love gates. This is really, really cool. So we're gonna run these. You get all of them. Thank you, Bandit, for your bid. Hi, Iris. How are you? And I think Aileen is in there too, but on Friday it's the seller spotlight here on the Knickknacks. And I am on at 6:15 p.m. And the dragon, the blue dog, and the punk rock mouse are all listed in my auction for Friday. So um it's gonna be awesome. So it's gonna be a mix of vintage and handmade and paper from me on Friday. So 15 minutes is gonna be wickedly fast. So be prepared for the insanity that is me at high speed. So, ooh, the big eye. That's exciting. So, yeah, those guys are listed if you guys want to take a look. But let's go talk about some cooking, and then we're going to look at some greeting cards. All right. You're crazy. You're crazy. Okay, so I love these. These are tiny little cookbooks from Woman's Day back in the 50s. And I love that they still exist because they are construction paper kind of feeling. These have no business of continuing to exist at this point in life because it's so cool. These are so fragile. But they look like they were printed yesterday. They still have their original staples in them, which is so fun. So salads and salad dressings. The art in here is just fantastic, but then you get to have stuff like the savory shrimp mold and July day salad with lemon jello and mayonnaise. Vegetable salad, California chef salad, made with chicken, bacon, avocado, and tomatoes, which sounds really good. And there's not a lick of jello in it, so we're happy about that. German spinach salad, Western perfection salad, a molded salad with carrot, cabbage, and celery. No, no, we're just gonna move on. Anyway, you also get frozen desserts. Let's talk about something good. Graphics. Oh, pickles, right? I don't. That's going to be a tough one. Tough one to find. Hmm. Pineapple sherbet, peach sherbet, orange velvet ice cream. You had me at all of this. Philadelphia ice cream, and no, it's not cheese. It's cream, salt, sugar, and vanilla. So I don't. What? Okay. Frozen butterscotch pecan roll, chocolate coffee mousse. Maybe this is gonna stay in my house. No, I'm kidding. Chocolate ice cream roll, frozen eggnog pie, and then we'll finish off with book number 28, chocolate cakes and frostings. Nobody's gonna like this. Ew, gross. Chocolate. Hungarian chocolate cake, date filling, diva cake. That one is for Kristen. We've got a prune chocolate cake. There you go right there. Price of admission. We're running it. I can't go better than prune chocolate cake. There it is, my friends. These are running. I know I don't know what it would make Philly. It makes no sense. So yeah, prune chocolate cake, caramel frosting, one bowl chocolate cake. Karen, I'm gonna expect at least one of each recipe by the end of the year. So get cooking. Thank you, Karen. Prunes! Donna, you had your chance, man. You slept on that one. Come on. Stu would be so proud. Oh, that's right. You do. Oh, man. All right. Let's make it worse. Let's do some greeting cards. I didn't want anybody to do pre-bids on the first one because I wasn't sure what we were going to do. So we're just going to start. It's the only way to fly, my friends. So, um, all right. So for the first round, let's make it fun. You're gonna get 3 mini cards, 3 mini vintage greeting cards. Okay. Um, this one comes with its original envelope. A thank you for your gifts. Very sweet, unused, unmarked, forget me not. Copyright Cleveland with the bird. Okay. And that's, hand size since I can't find the darn banana. Wedding gift. This is so cute with the little cut edge. Yeah. Look at the little baby. It's so cute. So, Fox and Hill Orange, Fox and Kill Grange, unsure. Oh my goodness. Everybody's getting festive. I love it. I love this. Look, it's blue. I'm blue. Obadi Abada. Baraba. 1850 English school. So you're gonna get all three for one money. That's running. So all 3 miniature greeting cards for your artistic pleasure or collecting necessity are live. Thank you guys for your bids. Aren't they cute? I thought they were very cute. Yeah, Karen! Kaka! Those are coming to you, boo boo. All right. Nice. All right. God bless your marriage. Oh, I can't. Phoebe, that's how I feel like. Bushwood, Bushwood. That's what I see. Purple flowers, yellow roses. I love the purple ribbon though. It is a Gibson card, everybody's favorite. Really, it's just my favorite because it's a Gibson card. Does have wear on the back, if you see. Looks like it was probably in someone's um album. So we're gonna run that, and it's live. Make art with a pickle duct tape to the wall. Well, I wouldn't put it past any of us, really. I don't know how to do that, Karen. um, oh, here's a good one. Is this so? This one comes with the original envelope. And when I say original envelope, I mean literally in the mail envelope. Mr. and Mrs. Harry Hubble, 1940s, Gainesville. Um, we're gonna pull that out. And it is a beautiful with sympathy card. Gladys Waterman. Definitely some age to that where it was sitting in the card, right? But we're gonna run that 15 seconds. I'm probably gonna drop it down to 10 here in a second. Um, oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna add to that pile. We're gonna do that one. We're gonna do a Christina, a twofer. God bless your marriage. It's coming at you. You're getting the marriage and the with sympathy, depending on the situation. Could go hand in hand. Just saying. Um, and then this would fit too. Thinking of you. Look at these flowers, the heart, the love I'm sending. Um, Eleanor wants to say that we are all okay. We are all okay. And we're gonna run it. You get all three. Because you never know which one you're gonna need. It's nice to be prepared. You guys, I told you. Special, special mood tonight. All right. Let's come back. We will come back to greeting cards because I have, if there's anything you see that grabs your eye, holla at your girl. Those are unused. Right. Rusty. Rusty. This ain't no tail. Apparently it is though, friend. Many this I thought was so cute. This made me think of Carrie. Sunshiny Day handmade. That's so cute. One before rabbit. Hey, sneaky lady, what you doing in here? How you doing? Oh yes, this one. Good call. Happy anniversary. Love that one. Girl, lurk. Lurk. This is we're gonna run this one because it's epic. This is Victorian kind of thing. Like that's old. That's old. So that's gonna go. These are unused. Used. We've got bun buns. Oh, Rita, Tigger, I thought of you. I was like, when's Tigger's birthday? You think you're so cool and you're so great. Like, I don't know why, but I thought of you. So we've got this cute happy Easter, floral, someone special. Heard this one, the bunny. That's what I think. Yes. We've got happy birthday gardening. Oh, this is cool. To my husband on Easter. Could do without chocolate bunnies, eggs and jelly beans too. Could do without new Easter bonnets. But I sure couldn't do without you. Oh, that was cool. With love, lots of silver or purple foil. Mom and dad. Dad. I love this. Like, look how pretty that is. Sparkly and stuff. And then the dog. The dog. All right. We'll put these back in the bag. We can always revisit, but we'll run these three, and then we'll go back to swap cards, or we will do photos. You guys, while I get this reset, what do you want to see next? Photos or more swap cards? All right. or something else that you can absolutely go somewhere else with it. So this is for the happy anniversary, beautiful blue and red. Let's take a good look at this one. Um, it looks obviously crocheted, very, very cute rope texture, if you will. And then think of the nicest things in the world. Now multiply them by 2, and you'll know the anniversary wish that this message brings to you. Wallace and Edith. That's adorable. So this is running, and that is a Norcross, New York vintage greeting card. Yeah, there you go. Woo, woo. One's coming to you. Let's see if this will fit in this bag. No, no, it says no. It's okay. I have a pile already. There we go. Okie dokie smoky. Yes, very good cat. Duplicate. This is amazing. This is very delicate and worn, but look at the that beautiful, soft, angelic kind of art style. This is embossed and also, I don't know, iridescent. It does have some kind of sheen. We've got the pansies down here at the bottom. My hearty gift. And here is the back. Marion Ross to Herma. We're going to run that. So I thought this was pretty neat. I love the really old stuff. Thanks, Bandit. That's a cool one. Karen, should I not tell you I have like a whole giant thing of maps? Should I not mention that? Thank you, Bandit. Bandit. Uh I'm a bad influence. Um this is Happy Easter from the cutest little bun bun that I ever met. This is like that vellum. Do you see this? It's that really old, and you're gonna laugh at me, but this is what was on the diners when I went to eat when I was a kid. The placemats were made of this kind of textured uh, paper. This is just the cutest. I can't even. Much love from Dale with all my love. Beautiful tulips. Um, see what this says. Laurel. Hi, Amy. Good old American greetings. And we're gonna run it. 15 seconds and the bun bun is live. Thank you, Mountain Hiker. How you doing, Miss Amy? Welcome to the Shizzo. What's going on? Amy, what's your favorite color to create art with? Like, do you gravitate towards one color or a family of colors, maybe, if you can't pick one? Thank you, Mountain Hiker. Green, yes! I love green. Love green. I'm a big green person too. I do a lot of blue in the last few months. I'd say I've done a lot of blue. But yeah, I'm with you. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I'm glad to have met so many other people that love it too. All right. So there was no comment from the peanut gallery as to where to go next. So we're going to look at some photos because I love a good photo moment. I got a whole batch of awesome new black and white photos. Whatever glass is on sale for you. You're funny, Aileen. I get that. I've been there. All right. So you're going to get to pick, what did I say? Pick 3. So I'm going to lay out a bunch and we're going to see if you guys can see with the glare. And if not, we're going to turn the light box off and trust me that you'll be able to see still. It's kind of weird in that way. So we have this really cool, I believe it's from across the pond. Let me see if I can turn down the brightness here, if that helps too. Okay. Let's go into the blues and the greens, see if that helps. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Okay. I know, isn't that fun? So, I love street scenes like this. I can't what does that say? It's not in English. Uh, we've got the trolley here. Joy area. La Duchesse. Very, very cool. Love the scalloped or deckled edges, whatever you want to call it. 953. We've got this fantastic white building. Love a good landscape shot. It's always cool to see what was going on back in the day. Like, look at those shutters. They're double folding shutters. So they're maybe this definitely at the south, maybe Florida, if it was the States. If not, probably Italy, Mediterranean, something like that. Oh, jewelry store. See? No mosquitoes. Yeah, see, I was worried that you wouldn't be able to see. But see, look, I turned the lights off, and all of a sudden you have a better view of the black and white pictures. So, um, come on, focus. We've got these lovely folks. I love these guys standing outside their apartment, slick. And these are, we're gonna go back and forth. 1941, April 29th. That's pretty cool. This is it's marked 1902. So this is kind of nuts. No, I'm sorry, 1922. See, this is why we need magnifying glasses. That is a big in house. You can tell by the paper that it's of a different era. We've got the musical man. This is Uncle Sal. He played the sax with the Traveling Roses um, all across um, Oklahoma back in the 20s. I'm making it up. I have no idea. This is where Joey liked to go swimming on the weekends. It's a beautiful, sharp edged quarry. You just got to watch out for the bottomless pit below. That's why we never saw Joey again. Here is El Tempo. This is the hotel I used to hang out with Meryl Streep at in 1937. Just so you know. Um, Sally is proud of his sax. And then we've got, oh God, this is Paul. He definitely sells watches out of his van, maybe in 20 years. But right now, he's just a regular gangster. 666. This is so awesome. This is such a good picture. Look at these guys. They are for serious. Let's look at the ground. The stories are half the fun, but look at the party. Everybody's so excited and they're like, ooh, she is fancy. So, Marcietta and Consdorf marching to the stage in 1966. So there's that. Look at that, they're holding hands. They're so cute. Ah, okay. I gave you lots to choose from. We'll start there. Consort. Thank you. I cannot read other people's handwriting when it comes to cursive. I know how to write it. I know how to read cursive, but sometimes I will tell you first off, you cannot read my handwriting. There is no reading my handwriting. It is chicken scratch. How many of you have gotten a note from me and gone, "Oh, I think it's something nice, but I'm not quite sure what she wrote." Um, because I wouldn't hold it against you. Yeah, abandoned. She's like, "I'm sure it's nice, but I have no idea what she said." Um, sometimes that's okay. We've got the whole family. This is when we went down to West Virginia, and we went and hung out with all our fourth, fifth, and sixth cousins. And that's Grandma Mabel right there. She loves apricot pie. But she ate it all, so she was very unhappy. But you gotta do what are you gonna do? It's family. It's family. This is where Jesse met James, and then they went underground and were never heard from again. It was a sad, sad story. I don't know. Um, this is Priscilla. She was a beautiful baby. She loved going outside. She never cried. Oh, I'm sorry, Laverne. Whatever, 10 months. Laverne Shirley, Mackenzie, it could be anybody. Here's a famous baseball player. Just kidding. I have no idea who that is. But he's wearing baseball gear with this sweet little girl and this fantastic tree. Um, and there is no information whatsoever, but he could be famous. I just have no idea. Then we've got these guys. This was the gang. Way back in the day, we would walk up and down Main Street and play dice and throw jacks and chase cars. Forget the dogs. We would chase the cars. See, I had my stick. Um, so there's that one. Right. This was the old house of my forefathers. Um, it really they didn't have any bells and whistles. That's why I moved, really. There was nothing good left. And then this hat can fly all by itself. Technically, it's a UFO, and it landed on her, and that's why he looks so confused. Um, and it's from 1941, so you know it's true. So there we go. We're running it, and you can pick three. Um, no pressure. She is styling with that UFO hat. She wants to meet this famous baseball player. I mean, obviously. Tilky Jones. See, I don't know squat. I know. Thank you, Bandit. I can spout off things. I can just never write them down or be consistent about it. That's my Achilles healed. I almost said Achilles tendon. Don't let me out of my cage, guys. Um, Poppins? Is that you? Um, I know, so good. Here is Everywhere You Look. No, when you're lost out there and you're all alone. Yep, could be. It could be San Francisco, but it's most definitely not. But it reminded me of the show. It's from 1938, from a mountain. This is Andrew and Persephone before their first trip down to Hades. Um, it was fun. Then we've got Jill and Jilly. They were a nonstop riot at the old folks' home. They would tap dance and tell jokes. They did great, great things to lift the old people's spirits. This is the princess from the other picture, just living it. She is fierce and she's like six, if that. She's fierce. Um, 66. What is this? A deer? Huh? Nick Hong and all taken after the coronation, and I look to be very sleepy. Love Mason? Sure. Marison? Something like that. Right? That's what I'm saying. She's like, mm-mm, I will not. Oh, look, it's the family again. She is still salty about that apricot pie. But she doesn't care because Uncle Jim stole the ribs and then the dog got them and then everybody got mad. Um and this guy was like, "What do you mean there's no more scotch?" She's like, "Yeah, I drank it all. Too bad." And she's laughing because she was the one that got the apricot pie in the first place. So, we're going to run that. Uh right? For sure. Let's turn that off so you guys can actually see them. I know it's weird, but it works. But that's why I love photos. I get to tell stories. So I appreciate you guys dealing with my ridiculous nonsense of just saying whatever comes into my brain. And thanks for not getting mad at me. Because you never can tell. Right? Okay, so swap cards. Let's go talk about swap cards again. Where are we? There it is. We'll move that to stage. We'll do a couple more. And then if anybody wants me to run anything I already ran, let me know. Or if there's anything out of the buy it now that you want to see, don't be shy. All right, we're gonna start from the other end of the deck that I have. We have this fantastic. Look at this. It's so 70s. Oh, with the orange and the look, it's an iris, pink and yellow. It's 8 of clubs. Took me a second. We've got this sunshine right here. Looks a little bit um creepy, maybe just a little bit. Look, it's double-sided. She's the queen of diamonds. We've got, oh gosh, ephemera. Uh don't even. Look at this. Look at the mouse. Karen, look at it. Look at it. Bandit, do you see it? Sundance, if you're still there, do you see the mouse? It's amazing. Queen of Hearts. It's the mouse. I love it. Right, Rusty? Look, wine. Wine. Well, that's what I'm going to say. It's a jug with grapes and some corn, but it could be wine. Queen of Hearts. Okay. I don't make the rules. Well, I do. Butterflies. We've got yellow and white with pink and green. Silver edging on that one. 10 of spades. And then we're going to do, oh boy. That's a cool one. There's the owl with the green and the red and the multicolors. That reminds me of Vanessa. That is very Vanessa. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. This is running. You get to pick two. Thank you, Bandit. Thank you, guys, for your bids. It's a cool one. You do? Amy, that's cool. I have a whole deck of spoon cards that I won't give up because spoons. I love spoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's even better, Amy. How cool is that? 3 and 5. 3, obviously, 4, 5. You want the critters? What? Weird. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, butterflies and wine and little girls and flowers. Okay. And I'll do a mixed lot here in a minute. We have the orange version of the fire horse, whatever this is. I think this is so cool. Look at this thing. I love it. So cool. Oh, pink. That's fun. So queen of clubs there for that horse. And I feel like I need to put that other horse in. So if somebody wants both of those horses, then they have a chance of getting both of them on one round. So where did that go? Unless I sold it. I think Bandit may have snagged that before. Yeah, I think I was getting ahead of myself. But no worries. Let's add, this is a really cool one. Look at this cool pop art sunflower. This is really cool. It looks like it was lino cut already. And that's an old card that's got some good age. That's what Bandit's like, I got it. All right, we're running it. Right, the fire horse is cool. Thank you, Bandit. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Is there an echo in here? Okay. Oh my goodness, look at this dog. I can't even. I can't even. It's mm. I yeah, words are hard. Oh, there's a yellow one. Yellow lilies. It's like a yellow green. Let me get that off the blue. Hold on. The tones are wrong. I gotta turn this up. There we go. Oh, and this is a needlepoint card. So, true Victorian background. That's cool. So we're gonna lay that out and we're gonna run it. We made a whole big list. So you can make thank you, Beta, for your bid. You can make artist trade cards, you can make swap, you can build your own deck, like collect the actual numbers and then have a mixed deck. You can make cards with them, junk journal tags. It can be a small boat for a grasshopper to float down the river. Bandit is going to get 2 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming at you. Bookmark. That's right. Um, you can you frame them. All kinds of options. Coasters. Oh yeah, we had all kinds of ideas for these. But these are cool to put in your junk journals in that, the folder parts so that people can pull it out and write special messages or um, stuff like that. Anyway, we've got not a water wheel, but the other side of the water wheel house. Ace of clubs. And then we've got another boat, which is more of a mocha kind of edge. Uh, and then we've got that gold and chocolate brown, and that's the Queen of Hearts. So we're gonna put those two down there, duplicate, and run it. And then I'm gonna build a lot here with some stuff. Oh, here it is. I'm just moving stuff around. Don't mind me. Okay. Toaster, roaster. Okay. You guys are awesome. Let's moving forwards. Oh, here, let's get crazy. No, not restart. I meant to remove. Okay. Let's see. We are gonna go to here we go. Move to stage. Yeah. So this is going to be an ephemera. So this will just be mixed stuff from here on out for right now. We're gonna do stamps. Um, pickles. Yes, pickles. So this is a whole lot of good stamps. So here we're gonna bring it down a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. We're gonna dump this out because we do have a couple things to talk about. So we have these are Friedrich Reinhold Kurzwald stamps. Look at that. It's a Viking ship. It's a Viking ship and a scary old man. So there's those. You're gonna get this set of floral stamps from I don't know where. I don't know, 2004. You're gonna get all those. You're gonna get Balti Ket. These guys. That's pretty neat. And then this, I didn't know what else to do with it, so it went in here. This is the Australians Bicentennial Expo dollars. So a whole $2 from the World Expo in 1988. So there's that. And then there are more little guys. So we've got come on, focus. Chili. That's pretty cool. And on the back, no idea. Chili. And then I'm going to dump these. There's at least, oh God, there's just a lot of stamps here. So we're going to sort through them. There's this one still in the bag who wouldn't come out. It's a bird. It's a cacaw. And he's looking at you right now. Right now, he says, cacaw, I'm a pelican. So we're going to start running this and I'm going to start showing these stamps because you get them all too. So we've got this old guy, Adolf something or other. Not that guy. We've got Arkansas River. We've got Michigan State College. We've got Eagles. We've got Germany. We've got so many things. Bandit. So many good ones, dude. You're going to have so much fun. Look at all this stuff. Look at that one. I didn't even get to look through it. I was excited to look through it, but I made the auction too short. But Bandit. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. Right? Look at that. How cool is that one? Oh, and there's Lincoln. What else is in there? Oh my goodness. There's a bull. Something. That's cool. Anyway, aren't they fun? Oh, what's this? Who's this crabby man? Crabby man. John von Neumann. Neoman? Sure. He looks crafty, I guess. Oh, and there's a choo-choo. Okay, sorry, Bandit. They're yours. I'm gonna live vicariously through you, even though they were here at my house first. And look, Earth Day, soil conservation. Yeah, you heard me. Ooh, oldest mountains. Look at that pink and purple one. I've never seen a stamp like that. Come on, focus. I want to show my friends what I found. There it is. The Appalachians. Appalachians. As I'm from Ohio. Don't come at me for words. You have a collection? I thank you, Bandit. Um, I need to set up a show for this because here, let me show you. I've had these forever. Well, not forever. Long enough, but I need to go through them and it's daunting. Do you see what I'm dealing with, my friends? This is this is all stamps. So like I don't even know how to go about sorting, starting. I tried to dump out a bag and sort, and it was like I did it for an hour and I got about 30 piles of different countries. It was a lot. So I need to figure out the best way to do that. But they are here and know that my brain is working on it. Um, so I'm sorry. Okay. We wanted to do, let me get some maps out because I know you like maps. So let me show you those. Oh, that's just part of the pile of nonsense. Is that maps or is that? That's some of the maps. Okay, cool. Let me pull out some things. So we've got an aeronautics map, which I think is so cool. All right, hold on. Grab a couple here. By theme color, yeah, I know. It's that's awesome. You guys are a hoot. Okay, so let me move this. I'm gonna put this stuff down. One thing at a time. Switcheroo, shall we? The big old switcheroo. Hold on. If I had $1 for every time I told you guys to hold on, I would have a lot of dollars. Okay. I had to drink. Okay. So this is like I looked at this for a good couple minutes. And I was like, wait a minute, what exactly is this? Because it's not so like there's Paris, Patrick, Morris, Brockton, Bushton, Kansas, Grandview, Westfield, Clarksville. So I think this is Tennessee, not France. Okay. Uh but there it's an aeronautical map for airplanes. So I thought, wow, how neat with the different colors and patterns that we're not used to. Like I thought that was pretty sweet. Um, and on the back, you get this info as well. Latitude, longitude, runways, facilities. Oh, look at that, maybe. See, I have no idea. I have zero sense of direction. So don't ask me where it is, because I don't know. Planning and jet navigation charts. So we've got this piece with more aircraft positions, which I think is pretty cool. Uh, Central Section, Indianapolis, in Crown Hill Cemetery. This is the old school maps. This is what I remember maps looking like for me. And then everybody needs, obviously, a giant Bolivia map. Let's get some sense of size here. This is my arm. It's bigger than a pickle and bigger than a banana. Okay. Bolivia, Argentina. On the back is Brazil. And I can't send you Brazil without Argentina. And Uruguay and Paraguay, of course. The pair of Guays. And Galesburg, because I said so. So you're gonna get all that, and it's running. Because why not? Cincinnati at the top of the back. Well, why are you telling me that it's somewhere not cool? I don't know. I'm teasing you. Yeah, Karen! I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what you do with all of it. This is good. I love this color combo. The orange and the teal. Is Cleveland? No. Oh, God. What's in Cincinnati? Hooday. Hooday. That's all. I said what I said. I said what I said. I said what I said. Uh, Amanda's lost her mind. Of course. Of course. All right, guys. Let's do another lot. Let's do something. Let's do this. It's a book. Cut Glass Handbook and Price Guide. Who doesn't love a good glass moment? Okay. If you collect glass, this is cool. Or if you just want to cut up pictures with glass, also cool. And you get to learn all kinds of fun stuff about old antique glass, different cut patterns, that sort of thing. I love the illustrations, which never hurts. Like that's so cool. So we're gonna start this. Thank you, Karen, for your bid. I love the color pictures on both the front and back. Um, Hawks. So it'll go through and help you identify some of the stuff, which is really cool. Hooray, Karen! That's exciting. What a cool book. Nice. Ooh, those are fun. I love that stuff. So fun. So fun. All right, we're going to do it again. But this time, I mean chocolate. That's right, friends. Hershey's Homemade coming at you live on the Knickknacks. Over 100 recipes for today's lifestyle. And when I say today, I mean probably 1990 something. Let's see. 1991. Right there. Come on. Proof is in the pudding or the Hershey's cocoa, if that were true. So, love the retro 90s packaging. It's always cool just to look back and see the different incarnations of their identity. Um, and there's literally all the desserts that we all want to eat right now, like cakes, black magic cake, one bowl buttercream, disappearing cake, feathery fudge cake, Montana mountain cake, um, chocolate cream cheese frosting. You had me at cream cheese frosting. We're gonna run this. It's in great condition. Recipes work. I look at how, oh, peanut butter Washington squares. Can we please talk about that for just a second? Who likes peanut butter cookies? Are we fans or are we anti-fans? I mean, I guess you don't have to be an anti-fan, but you know. All right, let's see what else we've got. Let's do. Oh no, allergic. Well, we don't want that. There's no fun in allergies of that kind. All right, so let's put together another little random lot. This is actually the cover. Or the yeah. So this would be a great base for like a large junk journal. Um, Obviously it's magazine size. The Twitty City, is that the Twinkie? Or no, Tweety. Twitty City. Oh my God. In Hendersonville. So there's a little bit of that. There's some microphone action. So country music. Um, when you ate gluten and peanuts. Silver. We need to he's upside down. He's not meant to be upside down. He is definitely early late 1800s, early 1900s military photo here. Really, really cool. Look at the buttons. Talk about beads, Aileen. Look at those things. They're going to hurt somebody. Uh, Beautiful flowers. I love the dusty blue with the yellow. And look, there's butterflies on the back, so no pressure, but you have to make a choice. Um, we've got the daily inspiration beautiful sunflower card. We've got cactus. This is a nice big full color chromey ID postcard. It's literally a jumbo postcard, which I thought was really cool. Few varieties of desert vegetation. Yeah, not much hugging in those uniforms. I'm gonna have to say no. No, they didn't do much hugging. We've got this beautiful book page, free pedal dicots. I don't know what that means, but there you are. You get that, and some more about that. And everybody needs a bumblebee. The world of bees on a flower, and then you get pancakes too. So we're gonna run that, and it's live. So he doesn't look like a hugger, not really. He's more of a stinging kind of guy. I'm getting some visitors. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for your bids. Hello, hello, everybody. Jolie flips with the rain. Caca. Welcome in, my friends. Thank you, Bandit. Spicy sky raisins. That's right. God, so welcome. I'm Amanda. This is Candyland. This is where you are. On the knickknacks. Thank you, Sam Pants, for the raid. Welcome in, guys. We are doing paper and frizz tonight. So thanks for joining me. Obviously, if you guys aren't following Jolie, you're doing it wrong. So make sure you do that. Um, Thank you, my dear. I appreciate you. Guys, check out the bin. There's more than paper in there. There's vintage and jewelry. And I am in the Seller Spotlight show this Fast Friday at 6:15, where I've got some beautiful art glass from Tom Stoner and German uh, glass and all kinds of goodies, plus paper and handmade craziness. Like, for example, I am an artiste, and I do weird things like this, like needle felted dragons and things of that nature. So make sure you give me a follow if you want to find out more. I get it if you got to hop off, but I appreciate you guys coming in with the raid. So this is going to Bandit. We already talked about that. Let me put that in Bandit's area, and we'll continue. So, oh, thank you, thank you. I keep like I know that if I don't put it up, that I'm just going to continue to hold on to it and I'm never going to put it up. So I'm just like, you know what? I just need to do it. So, because in my head, it'll never be done. It could always be better, right? It is. I needle felted it. I did. I'm also working on a zombie pickle for the pickle parade. It's nowhere near done. So don't judge me on my pickle. All right. We just started. Okay. We just started. Um, So here's another lot with lots of flowers and goodness. We've got these beautiful common tansies, an assorted plant vegetation with their root systems. Really cool. Aw, thanks, Coop. We've got some more vegetation with their root systems. These are all from vintage books. The black henbane, beautiful flowers. Hi, Kelly. Um, we've got this as well, bloodroot, blue cohosh, twin leaf, and mayapple. And then we've got color sorrel, violet, and musk geranium on the back. And newberries, lexicampics, potato, right? Partridge berries. I think that's really pretty. The way the pattern of the leaves are, that's cool. Anyway, um, and then we've got these. We've got the marsh everlasting pea, the Pacific rhododendron. We're gonna start running this, and the marsh speedwell. So you're gonna get that whole lot of fabulous floral book pages. Thank you, Vicky. Such a good lot. There's a little bit of everything in here. All kinds of beautiful colors. Hey, they're coming to you. Thank you, my dear. Coco! Hooray! Hooray, hooray. And then May 3rd, guys. Karen, are you still in here? Hawk the D-Stash train, would you? Tell people about that. Because I'm in that. That's going to be awesome. I am not only D-Stashing, but I am shopping for it. Because I'm like, well, what else can I find? So, here's another mixed lot. Sons of Norway. This is a placemat, my friends. Doesn't get weirder. Doesn't get weirder. Uh, Sons of Norway, the heritage people. But this is why it's here. Oh, look at that. How pretty. Ooh, D-Stash. Yes, it's going to be so fun. Silver's in it. Iris is in it. This is a vintage first salute with a cute little baby. This is actually a calendar and telephone index from, what was this, 1944. So this is cardstock. It is torn there in the corner, but cute nonetheless. So this is a nice little assorted lot with some fun things. We've got I think these are school pages with cutouts of what would be missing. So we've got the courtroom and the Department of Defense, along with sunflowers and lambs and squirrels and birds, because of course we've got apples and trees and more flowers. And then we're going to throw these in there because they're here too. Department of Commerce, Department of Interior, Department of Justice, Justice League. Oh, and then this is the icing on the sundae, my friends. The golden honey flavor gets post sugar crisp. This is a old school, authentic post sugar crisp advertisement. Look at those bears. I can't even. So this is running. And of course there's the draft on the back. Um, but this is really the coolest part of the whole deal. It's all good, but I'm allowed to have favorites, right? Yeah. Thank you, mountain hiker. Eat it like candy. That's right. Healthfully wholesome. Just sweet enough. Yeah, no, it's definitely sugar. It's sugar. Yeah, mountain hiker. Bears. Bears are so cute. All right, here's another one. Let's see, what time is it, guys? Ooh, all right, we got to wrap it up here pretty soon. I love this because, I mean, look at it. It's like one of those hilarious JCPenney family photographs, but all by herself with different faces doing different things. I think that's hilarious. I'm not mad at it. Really? I don't know. I liked it. And then we've got everybody's housewife there on the back with the apron. and the massive ham. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is, but that really is the winner there. We've got I love this cutout. Look at that rug. Amy, this rug would be in your house, I feel like. That would definitely be in your house. It's a beautiful rug. Very colorful and fun. If we need to get cozy, I do have a fireplace with a fantastic floral rug if you want to get cozy. Nothing on the back there. This is everybody's dream room if you were born back in the day. You know, that canopy of just sleep and goodness. We've got babbling brooks to put you to sleep, or a fabulous bunch of oranges. Diddly dee. Here we are standing in a row. Flowers and paintings. I would take either, Tigger. Look at that. How fun is that? Either way, you're in a good spot on that one. Then we've got April 1912, the world's work. Look at that. Oh, reindeer. This is for real. And a Victor Victrola advertisement on the other side. I may just pass out. And then last but not least, this big old green baby with the mustache of all mustaches. He looks like a composer or an educator for sure. May 1925. Colorado Rockies, California, Colorado, New Mexico. Teachers agencies and Bradley of the Milton variety. So we're going to run that. You get all of it. Primary education for rural students. We've got presidential flowers. We've got world's work with reindeers and Victor Victrolas. We've got oranges. We've got cozy fireplaces and rugs. We've got everyone's favorite aunt who likes herself just a little too much. And Bandit. This goodness is all coming to you. Thank you, Bandit. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Excellent. Oh, that stays on that pile. Thank you very much. Keep your hands to yourself, friends, over here. Okay. Yay! All right, so I'm going to run, right? My favorite aunt, Eleanor Roosevelt. I thought it would be. Um, I'm going to run a couple more lots, and then we're going to call it a night for today. So if there's anything you guys want to see, speak now or hold your breath. That's fine too. This is been here long enough and somebody needs to take it from me. This is a fantastic um garland, approximately 10 feet long with 9 pennants. I had one that was out of the bag. This one I didn't even know I had. So this is a fairy party garland in the package, brand new, and we're gonna run it. Thank you, Bandit, for your bid. It's so cute. Um, I love the tulle on their skirts, and you could cut them off and use them for whatever, or you could just use it as a cute little garland. So it's really, really pretty. Hi, Sunroom. Hi, Bird and Bloom. How are you guys? Welcome in, Bandit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a cool one. Hi, hi, hi. What's shaking, bacons? All right. There is gonna be some old advertisements. Boop. All right. Orange marmalade and super jumbo prunes. I can't make it up, guys. Anthropomorphic fruit, and orange and prunes. Prunes. I can't even. Okay. Deeply embedded grit and all clinging lint, hairs, leather, etc. The Hoover suction sweeper. It is an original. Look at this. Look at that. How crazy is that? Original Hoover ad. Berlin, Ohio. That's pretty cool. We've got George Jensen ink. This is an advertisement for his textiles and interiors at Fifth Avenue. We also have the Buccaneers nonstop to Miami on the back there. Bellows Gourmet's Bizarre Vinegar and Spice Baskets, only $3.30 postage to collect from Bellows and Company. Greg's Oyster Sauce, of course. Beautiful fine rubies set with diamonds from Raymond C. Yard in New York. That's Brooks Brothers graduation gifts. When summer breezes get capricious, reach for a Lady Seymour summer light and slumber dreamily on. All wool in Zephyr Soft pastels. Limited editions available at your favorite store. And then there's the rest of that Brooks Brothers ad. How fun is that? All right, we're going to throw in a couple more. We'll run it. Remy Martin, imported again. Cognac from the heart of the French Cognac district. Yeah. And then this Armstrong tire sure adds class to the act. So, comedy or booze, it's up to you. And then last but certainly not least, the Arctic Explorer, Ken L. Ration, dog food. Woof, woof. And there we go. That's running. I know, prunes. I was so excited that we found prunes again. Guys, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't really want to know. So it's okay. You don't really need to. Yay, Karen. Thank you, my dear. Appreciate you. Awesome. Let me scroll down there. Yeah, scroll. Scroll, slide, whatever. Oh, the prunes fell. That would be terrible. Prunes saved. I got you. I got you, Karen. Don't worry. The prunes have been salvaged. Stacy Bogart in the house. What's up, my friend? Thanks for coming in. All right, let's do a couple more. Actually, here's an old silhouette. How you doing? Welcome in. So definitely, obviously, this was in some sort of frame at some point, but it's not anymore. Mandy, that had to have been great. Oh, look at this. Daniel Wright Company, Boston, Chicago. It's for White House coffee. Love old coffee advertisements. Those are really cool. Colgate's talc powder, 6-hole sifter. Getting fancy here with the sifter top. Look at that. Regulates the flow. We couldn't improve the powder, so we again improved the box. Look at that. Ooh, another Victrola. We've got the doggy there, which is never a bad idea. And I loved the top of this. I was like, so many people could have so much fun doing a collage with that. Like, so fun. A Kodak Christmas morning. Look at that. From Eastman Kodak Company in New York. And then we've got this dame on the back with the fur and the dress, which is fabulous. This is a fun lot. Everyone says it's great. The Menon Company. So there's that. The Crown has it. Bath Odora. The Crown has it, my friends. And then more Sauteur fountain pen, the most beautiful serviceable pen out there. So we're gonna run that. And that is live. That's awesome. Prunes. Oh, them days. Thank you, Bandit. All right, guys. I think that's gonna wrap us up for tonight. I'm gonna check the store just real quick, just in case I missed anything. We will continue this fun. Tomorrow I am actually in Art Hangout. I'll be on at 6 o'clock. So Mother Nature is the side quest. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna play by the side quest, but we will have fun regardless. Maybe we'll start working on some sort of pickle nonsense. So stay tuned for that. And then, like I said, Friday, we've got the seller spotlight. So please come see me. Sunday is episode 3 of Assignment in Space Sunday Stories. We're gonna go through, let's see. We're we got we read through chapter 9, right? So we'll do 10 through 14. 10 through 14, and then we'll have probably one more show after that. So I think I can fit it in 4 Sundays. So that's kind of exciting. So that's cool. So I got to come up with a new book. No pressure. And then Monday we're gonna have fun with more art. So thank you guys. Appreciate you. Check in the event chat for updates on trains, and I will see you guys next time. Let's go. Yeah, every book has to have a Connie in it. It's a tall, it's a tall order, but I'll do my best. Um, all right, guys, love you lots. Thank you so much for everything. You guys are a delight, and I couldn't do it without you. So I'll see you on the flip side. Let's go see. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man, let's go see. Not just Junkin' Teresa. All of the vases and how to arrange them. Let's go check it out. Bye, guys.